Do you want to know what's in store for your week ahead? What Spirit has to say to you? Then this is the in-depth, timeless, timeless pick a card reading meant for you, all right? So keep watching. Hello trick-or-treaters and welcome back to my channel TrickrTreatTarot, where it is spooky season all year long. If you like Halloween or Samhain, then this is definitely the channel for you, where I do spooky themed tarot pick-a cards just like this one and other spiritual related videos. So if that's your jam, make sure that you give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. You guys, if you're not subscribed yet, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and while you are at it, make sure you hit that post bell notification button so you do not miss out when I post new spooktacular videos every week. All right, you guys, so today we are back again with another week ahead reading. So we have 3 cards for you guys to choose from today. We have for group number 1, card 59, the ribbon. For group number 2, we have card 83, wish. And for group number 3, we have card 44, octopus. All right, so again, that's group number 1 with card 59, the ribbon, group number 2 with card 83, wish, and group number 3 with card 44, octopus. So timestamps are going to be below in the description box as well as in the comments down below. So we will have the timestamps for all of the groups. We're going to do shuffling on camera, so timestamps for the shuffling is going to be in there, as well as timestamps for the messages, so that way you can pick and choose if you want to see the shuffling or if you want to just skip straight to your message, okay? So these are general readings, you guys, which means that lots of people are going to be watching this video and lots of people are going to be watching the same group as you. So if you hear something that doesn't really resonate with you, that's okay. That just means it's for another trick-or-treater that's watching the same group as you, okay? So disregard the messages that aren't meant for you and just listen to the ones that resonate. It's very important for you guys to make sure that you are grounded. Do a little meditation, okay? Get grounded, take a couple deep breaths, take a moment to pick your pile, okay? There's no right or wrong way to pick your pile. So you can pick based off of the picture, the word, the number. Close your eyes, put your hand over the screen, whatever makes you feel fuzzy. Open your eyes and see whichever one calls your attention the most, right? So whatever you are drawn to, that's the pile that's meant for you. If you feel called to pick more than one pile, that's okay too. You can pick 2 piles. You can even watch all 3 piles. That just means that there are multiple messages meant for you in each of the different piles, okay? And keep in mind that the future is always changing and growing, just like you are always changing and growing. So everything that you hear in this video is not set in stone. This video isn't going to tell your future day by day, time by time. This is just going to talk about some general energies based off of the current life path that you are on right now, okay? So if you hear something that you don't like, you have the power to change it, all right? So keep that in mind, you guys. So with all of that being said, I also want to go ahead and let you guys know that I do have an Instagram, TrickrTreatTarot, okay? So you guys can follow me on Instagram if you'd like. The link for that is also in the description box below. I'm also trying out some daylight, right? Some sunlight over here, getting that natural lighting. Let me know how you guys feel about the natural lighting, if you prefer it that way, or if you like more of that kind of darker ambiance I was doing in some of my other videos. I'd love to hear that as well, okay? With that being said, we're just going to go ahead and get right into it today, you guys. So we are going to start with group number 1. Let's go. All right, hello to all of my trick-or-treaters that chose group number 1. You guys chose card 59, the ribbons. So this is your channeled messages for your week ahead. We are going to do all of your shuffling right now. If you don't want to see the shuffling, timestamps are below. You can skip straight to your message. If you do want to see the shuffling, though, we're doing it right now, so just keep watching. All right, so for all of my trick-or-treaters who chose group number 1, you guys chose card 59, the ribbon. So this is your week ahead message. Let's see what's in store for you guys. All right, so we have the Tower. Okay. We also have the 9 of Wands. The Devil in reverse. And Temperance in reverse. Oof. Okay, group number 1. What's going on here? Okay. So, for you guys, for your week ahead, there's definitely a need of balance. There's a need of balance here and a need of perseverance here. I'm seeing that maybe you guys have been struggling a little bit, group number 1. Maybe you guys have had some kind of setbacks that have been like reoccurring, or maybe you guys just haven't really been in the best mindset. Maybe there's been some kind of a relapse, okay? But I'm seeing here that a lot of that has to do with your own self. I see that there's a lot of internal struggles happening here. I see that there is a lot of kind of self-sabotage happening here. So this week, there's a need to really focus on getting yourself right, getting your mind right, getting into the right mindsets. There's a need to be kinder to yourself and to find a balance between work and play. I think a lot of you might be working too hard, and I think a lot of you are worrying too much. There's a need to let go of worries and a need to allow yourself to have fun. I think you guys really need to lay back this week. I think there's a need to relax, meditate, listen to some calming music, go for a walk in the park, spend some time alone. I'm seeing that something is really going to happen this week that's going to make you feel like, oh my God, the world is coming to an end, that, you know, like maybe, you know, with this Tower moment that's happening here, you know, there's definitely going to be some kind of a setback, but it's not really a setback, okay? Because we also have the 9 of Wands, so there's a need of perseverance. There's a need to keep going. So something's going to happen this week that's going to make you want to stop pursuing a goal or pursuing a dream, and that's where this balance is going to have to come into play, where you may have to take a step back, and there's going to be a need for reevaluation, but not a need to stop. You're still going to have to keep going. So remember, there's taking a break and then there's quitting. So don't quit, but it's okay to take a break. It's okay to take time off, to take a time out, right? Sometimes we need to take a time out. We need to take a break in order to take a breath, to regather our thoughts, to reevaluate the situation, to take a moment to think about why maybe something didn't work out and what are the more positive things to look forward to because of it, right? What are the opportunities that are arising because of this situation that has now taken place? This is very, very important, group number 1, to keep that in mind, because I'm seeing that you are your own worst enemy. There is Capricorn energy here, a need, again, that strong working energy, but also that strong restrictive energy with Saturn energy happening here, right? Restrictions. Why are you being restricted? Because there's a need for growth. You can't move forward because Sagittarius energy here is telling you that your mind's not in the right place. Your thought philosophy, right? So maybe some of you guys are being too negative. Maybe some of you guys are working too hard. Maybe some of you guys are working for the wrong reasons. You have to think about, what is the reason? Why am I doing this? Is it making me happy? How can it make me happy? How can I do something that is going to make me happy, that's beneficial to me and to society, right? Finding that balance. Okay, that's really what you have to do this week. We have the Firefly in reverse. This is telling me that you're dimming your own shine right now. You're not allowing yourself to shine. What is it that you want to do? What are your talents? The Firefly wants to lead you to the light, but you're walking around with your eyes closed, group number 1. Why don't you want to see where it is that you have to go? The lightning, right, is trying to tell you something. The lightning is trying to show you something, but you have to pay attention. You're not paying attention. You have to open up that crown chakra, listen to the signs, listen to the messages. Spirit's trying to guide you. Okay, you're not listening to spirit. Oftentimes when we have this tower moment, group number one, it's because the universe has been trying to tell us that we need to pivot and move in a certain direction, right? But you're fighting the universe. You're fighting spirit. You're fighting source. You're going against the grain. You're going against the signs, right? Everything is telling you not to do this, and you're doing it anyway. When that happens, the universe has to intervene because the universe knows that this is not your path, so they have to block your path. By doing that, you have a tower moment, right? You see this lightning here, or this tree is being struck by lightning. So imagine a tree being struck by lightning, falling apart right in the middle of the road. There's a tree in the middle of the road. You can't keep going now. So now you have to turn around and you have to take a detour. You have to go backwards and you have to find another way. The universe is doing that, right? It feels like, it feels like a complication, a challenge, but really what's happening here is the universe is protecting you from something that's not suiting you, that's not in your best interest, that's not for your highest potential, that's not for your greatest good. So even though this feels like, some kind of detrimental conflict or some kind of, universal sabotage, it's not. Okay, it's happening for you. It's not happening to you. It's happening for your greatest good, for your protection. So you have to remember that. So keep that in mind when you take this detour and you find this other path, okay, that the firefly is trying to lead you towards something better, but you have to pay attention to it. And you have to stop fighting it. And you have to stop going against it, okay? The horse in reverse, your chariot is upside down. Okay, the horse for me it's a strong chariot symbolism here. You're not listening to your own intuition, okay? You're not listening to your own gut feelings. So you really have to start listening to your own feelings. You have to start listening to your own intuition and moving in the direction that that's trying to tell you, okay? It's not about the mind, it's not about the heart, it's about the gut. It's about what you feel in your gut that tells you if something is right or wrong. That's what you have to start listening to this week, okay? And you have to start taking time for yourself and figuring out what it is that you really want, okay? This tower moment is happening this week because you need to take time to pause and to figure some stuff out, okay? Yep, we have the heart in reverse. Group number one, the heart in reverse. What does your heart want? What are your passions? What are your desires? What is it that your heart wants that you're not giving it? Focus on the heart chakra this week, okay? Focus on your passions, your desires. Focus on love, loving yourself, self-love, self-care this week, okay? Finding balance between health and exercise, diet and exercise. Are you putting good things into your body? Are you taking care of your body? Are you taking care of your mind? What are the affirmations that you're telling yourself? Are you taking care of your soul being, of your energetic being? Who are the people that you're surrounding yourself with? What's the kind of music that you're listening to? Okay, these are all things that you have to start thinking about. What is the way that you're living your life? Why are you living it that way? Is it really what you want? Group number one. The bridge in reverse. You got to cross that bridge, honey. Group number one, you got to cross that bridge. You got to reach the other side, okay? You are holding on to something that's old. You're holding on to something that's no longer serving you. You're holding on to old things. It's time to do a deep cleaning. This week is a good time for you guys to clean your house, get rid of old clothes, old stuff, get rid of clutter, right? Things that don't serve a purpose anymore. It's time to bring in new energies. The universe wants to bring newness into your life. They want to bring change into your life. So in order to do that, you have to release old things, clean out your house and clean out your mind. Group number one, release old negative thought patterns, release memories that are bringing you nothing but despair and torment. Why are you tormenting yourself? Bring forgiveness, not resentment, into the situation. Okay? You cannot change something that has already happened. It's time to learn from those past things and break out of those cycles so that way you can move into something that's brighter and more beautiful and meant for you. Fulfillment of wishes. Okay, fulfillment of wishes, 9 of Cups energy. So you can have what it is that you want. I feel like a lot of you guys, group number 1, you've been neglecting your own desires, right? Your own wants and desires, because you feel like maybe it's unobtainable, or someone in your life has told you that you couldn't do something, or maybe you felt like you couldn't do something. And those are the old thoughts, old memories, old patterns that you have to release and get rid of, because you can do it. You can have it. You can be successful and happy, and you can have everything that you want and everything that you desire. But you have to believe in it. You have to believe in yourself, and you have to believe in your future. Prosperity begins in reverse, you guys. So this is giving me Ace of Pentacles, but in reverse, right? That's the kind of energy that I'm feeling here. So you're holding yourself back. You're holding yourself back, group number 1. What this whole message is telling me. You're holding yourself back, and this is the week to let go, to release yourself from this cage, from these shackles that you have been binding your own self to. Okay? Because you have potential to be successful, to bring your own wishes to fruition. Spiritual strength, confidence, will. That's what you have to focus on this week. Your strength, your confidence, your willpower, self-esteem. Mildew fairy cleanup time. Okay, group number 1, this is what we were talking about earlier. Time to clean up. Clean your house, clean up those old energies, throw things away, things from people that maybe you used to know that you don't talk to anymore, exes, old lovers, whatever the case is. Get rid of those things, old notes, to yourself or from others that no longer are serving purpose. Declutter, 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 and dust. Okay, dust your house. Time to clean up your act and clean up your attitude. Group number 1, the universe wants you to clean up your attitude because you have been very defiant. You have been very, very defiant from your spirit guides and from spirit. You have definitely been going against your gut feelings. And that's why that tower moment is coming about this week, okay? You are your own worst enemy. You have to start giving in to your gut feelings, start giving in to your own wants and desires, and bringing about your own happiness and your own fulfillment. Don't look for your happiness in other people, and don't look for your happiness in things, in money, in material things, because material things are temporary. Material things will not bring about fulfillment and happiness. They will bring about only a temporary bliss, and then it will go away. And then you're gonna chase that, right? That becomes like an addiction. People who have shopping addictions, where they start chasing after things that make them feel good, right? Purchasing new clothes, or getting new items, right? Or even using substances to bring about a euphoric feeling. So you have to start finding fulfillment, joy, and happiness in yourself, in your own soul. You have to find it within you, because it resides within you, and it takes work and it takes effort, and you have to remind yourself every day, right, to do this work and to do this effort, so that way it becomes a routine, and eventually it'll get easier and easier and easier until you won't even have to think about it anymore, and you will just have this feeling of bliss and euphoria without material things or substances. Group number 1. Snow Angel, the signs are with you already, okay? The signs are with you already. You know this, but you are not listening, okay? The Firefly is trying to direct you to cross this bridge into a new beginning, into a new mindsets. You have to get there. It's not hard. It's not a hard walk. It's not a hard journey. You just have to move in the right direction. You have to listen to the signs and listen to the guidance and follow that little firefly, right? That's trying to lead you to where it is that you need to go. It's not challenging. You're just being, very defiant because you just feel like it's not for you, because you feel like it's unattainable, it's not reachable, you feel like it's unrealistic. Capricorn energy, right? Earth energy. You're trying to figure out what is realistic for me. You're a realist. And you don't want to get your hopes up from something, right, that maybe feels like 1 in a million. But I'm here to tell you, go ahead, get those hopes up, because you will not be let down. It's all about perseverance, Nine of Wands. If you want something bad enough, you have to keep going and keep working at it and keep working towards it. And that is how you're going to obtain that. You just have to keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it until you're successful. Once you give up, you will never be successful. It's about the people who never give up that are always successful. You cannot fail if you just keep on trying. Group number 1. Whew. All right, so that's your message. We have one last card. This is your overall general message, general affirmation for your week ahead. Let's see what your summary is. Personal growth this week, group number 1. Okay, I called it personal growth. This is all about you this week. All about you, your mind, your spirit, growth, change, understanding, shadow work, right? Whatever it is that you want to call it, it's about you. It's about personal growth. As I move toward greater consciousness, I feel old thoughts and habits fall away. Like training wheels on a bike, they helped me get to where I am, but now that I can ride, I don't need those slow and crummy wheels, except when I'm making bike analogies. So personal growth this week, you guys. It's all about moving towards greater consciousness, realizing old things that you don't need anymore that you can let go of, realizing how you've grown from old situations and lessons, understanding how you can use this new knowledge and learning, right, for your future self to make better decisions and choices, listening to that gut, following your heart. Okay, your wants, your desires, understanding your true potential. You have this potential where the sky is the limit, right? And it's limitless. You have limitless potential. You can literally do anything that it is that you want to do. You just have to believe in yourself. And you have to know for yourself that you can do it. All right, group number 1. So that is your channeled messages for your week ahead. I really hope that this reading resonated. I thought it was really powerful. I thought it was really beautiful. And I just want you guys to know that I believe in you, and I hope that you believe in you too, okay? So if this reading did resonate, make sure that you comment down below and let me know, all right? And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel, you guys, and also follow me on Instagram and hit that notification bell. All of these things really is going to help my channel grow, and it's also going to help us stay connected so you don't miss out when I post new videos every week. All right, so if you want to go ahead and watch one of my other videos, just head on to my channel. I have lots of things for you to watch there. If you want to keep watching this video, then we're going to move on to pile number 2 right now. All right, hello to all of my trick-or-treaters that chose group number 2. You guys chose card 83, Wish. So this is your channeled message for your week ahead. We're doing all of the shuffling right now. So if you don't want to see the shuffling, timestamps are below. You can skip straight ahead to your message. And if you do want to see the shuffling, then just keep watching. All right, so for all of my trick-or-treaters who chose group number 2, this is your channeled messages for your week ahead. So let's go ahead and see what your week ahead has in store for you. All of you guys chose card 83, Wish. Let's go ahead and get into it. We have the Hanged Man. Okay, so there's a right already in need of pausing, thinking, reevaluating new perspectives, right? We have the Ace of Cups. Maybe someone new is entering in your life for this week. There could be a little bit of romance happening, okay? But definitely a switch up and possibly emotion, right? Emotional feelings. Maybe a change in emotional perspectives. We have the Two of Wands, moving in the right direction. Okay, moving in the right direction. This could also talk about making a decision. Okay, maybe having a couple of choices or options and having to choose between them. Maybe having to choose between a lover. Okay, maybe you have a couple of suitors, you have to choose one. You have to stop and think about who it is that you really want, who it is you really desire. We have the Nine of Pentacles. This is fulfillment, right? This is good health, good wealth, finances. Maybe you have to make a decision between a job. Okay, this could be maybe a new job. Maybe you've had a couple of interviews and there's a new job opportunity. Maybe having to choose between a promotion, right? Having to make a choice of new responsibilities. Okay, so I'm definitely seeing here the reason why you need to pause this week is because you have to make a decision this week. This could be different but for a couple of you, right? But the decision that needs to be made this week has to do with finances and emotions. Okay, so some of you are gonna have to choose between between two jobs, or right between having to go to work or stay at home for work, maybe your own business or side hustle that's picking up versus your 9 to 5. Maybe you have to choose about a promotion that you're having, right? Taking on these new responsibilities, or having to choose, right? Maybe for a friend to be more than a friend, right? Maybe a new lover's coming in, having to make that choice, or choosing between a couple of suitors that you've been seeing for a while and maybe committing to just one person now. But whatever you choose this week, whatever your choice is that you take the time out to think about, right? Really think about this before you make that choice. But whatever choice you choose, it's going to be fulfilling to you. There's fulfillment happening here. There's strong energies of joy, of happiness, good health, good wealth, right? So don't be afraid of making the wrong decision, right? Make the decision that you want, because either decision is going to bring about fulfillment, happiness, peace, tranquility, success. So don't worry about it. Just follow your gut feelings. Take time to meditate on it. Really think about it. Ask Spirit for signs, okay? If you need signs to help clarify what it is that you think will be the best decision, but know that it's going to bring about very, very much fulfillment and happiness, right? That's definitely what I see happening here. And that's good. You know, you have to choose between, like, right, 2 or 3 magnificent choices, right? You have these choices and it's like, gosh, I love all of them so much, or they're all so great, it's hard for me to choose one, right? It's not a tough choice. This is a good problem to have this week, group number 2. So things are definitely looking very, very nice for you, very, very bright. Okay, we have the Phoenix energy, right? Time for fulfillment. This is all about that fulfillment, okay? Emotional transformation happening here. So you're transforming, you're changing, you're transforming, you're leveling up this week, group number 2. You're definitely leveling up, okay? Focus on also on your feelings, on your gut feeling, right? This sacral chakra energy, on what it is that you feel and following that, okay? Following that energy so that way you make the best decision possible. And then we also have the Unicorn. Listening to Spirit. This is that third eye energy, right? So there's a need to follow your gut, to follow, right, your emotional pool, but also a need to listen to what your third eye is showing you, right? Listen to your dreams, listen to the signs that Spirit is providing to you, right? In your daydreams or in your dreams at night. If you've been having, you know, strong dream energy, what are the symbols in your dream, the symbolism? If you've been seeing angel numbers, right, repetitive numbers, what does that mean? Look into those things, because that's all going to help you make this decision that's going to bring about this fulfillment, this happiness, this success, okay? You guys also got the dragonfly. The dragonfly for me is all about spirit, right? Spirit is with you. Spirit is guiding you. Spirit is providing you with all of these options that are going to be fulfilling to you, because all of these options, these are rewards. These are things that are going to help you reach your highest potential, your highest good. For a lot of you, you've earned this. You've worked to have all of these options and opportunities, right? Oh, so many opportunities this week, group number 2, opportunities, and you want to have it all, right? But you have to pick and choose, but they're all good things, and Spirit's rewarding you because of your work that you've been doing, work on yourself, to be a kind person, to be a strong person, a confident person, the work that you've done on yourself, the kindness you've brought to this world, right? All of the things that you've provided to other people, the energy that you have given and received, okay? That's what we see happening this week. Lots and lots of love coming towards you, lots and lots of success and prosperity coming towards you. This is an absolutely beautiful week for you guys, group number 2. The one. So for some of you, right, the one, this could talk about that potential suitor energy. Some of you guys are really finding the one. You're finding your soulmate, your twin flame, right? You've met this person and you're now committing to this person, right? For some of you, the one, this is talking about you. You're the one, right? You're the one who has the power to control your life, to create fulfillment in your life. Because you're the one who makes the choices in your life, and you're choosing what is fulfilling to you. Okay? So that's also a big message coming through here. You're the one who has control over your life because of the choices that you make. You make your own choices and decisions. You are the one who has control over your own reactions over situations. Your reactions determine your own feelings and emotions, right? Your reactions, your actions, your choices, your decisions. You're the one who's in control of yourself, of your feelings, of your life, okay? The crone. So again, wisdom, really focusing on that third eye chakra, focusing on that wisdom. You guys have learned a lot. You've been through a lot. You've learned a lot. You've changed a lot. You're still changing. You're still learning. You're still growing. But you're utilizing all of that knowledge, okay? You have this strong understanding of this, of yourself, of spirit, of the universe, right? Of cycles, of how things change. You are very good at getting yourself out of these cycles because you learn from situations that have happened. So you've learned from your past. You pick up very, very quickly on the lessons that Spirit is trying to teach you, and you pay attention to those things. And so now you're being rewarded for this. And again, this is again talking about, right, that third eye energy with the unicorn here and the crone, right? Just listening to those signs and those spirits, which is something that you already have been doing. So this isn't new to you, right? You already know how to do this. This is something that you've already been doing. This is something that comes very easy to you. And this is what's going to lead to more of that transformation that's happening here, and which is bringing about all of this success and fulfillment this week, okay? We also have patience. So patience, right, which we know because we had the hangman over here, right? So again, patience, taking a time out. Don't rush into a decision, right? You might feel like being impulsive because the opportunity, right? You might feel like maybe it's going to go away, or you don't want to lose the opportunity, but have patience, right? Don't rush into anything. Don't be impulsive. Just take time to really breathe out, think about what it is that you want, why it is that you want it, have patience, right? Weigh your pros and cons. That's very important here in this situation, right? Weigh your pros and cons. At the end of the day, you are the one, you're the one who has to live with your choices and decisions. You're the one who's going to be affected by your choices and decisions. So be patient when making those choices and decisions, so that way you make sure that you do the right thing, okay? Do the right thing this week, you guys. For group number 2, do the right thing, make the right choice. And just have fun with it too. That's also very important. Just make sure that you have fun with it. Follow your heart, follow your gut, follow those, your happiness, right? Think about what's going to make you happy at the end of the day. What's going to make you happy? That's what you have to go with. Memories of love. Okay, Six of Cups energy, memories of love. So again, this is maybe something from your past is coming into play this week. Okay, there could be healing, right? Healing from the past energies, or maybe an old ex or an old lover's coming through this week, right? Making sure that you make the right choices and decisions over what past energies are coming through this week, right? Sometimes the past comes through into the present. The universe wants to make sure that you learn those lessons, or maybe the universe is trying to teach you a new lesson. It's important, right? Ask for guidance. Listen to the signs that are around you, the signs that are surrounding you, right? Numbers, colors, symbols, animals, right? Little things like that. Music, right? What music is playing at those moments in time? What song is on the radio? What is the message of those songs, right? These are things that you have to pay attention to. That's overall going to help you make these decisions this week, okay? Merry Masquerade, glamour, intrigue, and drama. So remember, all that glitters is not gold, group number 2. All that glitters is not gold. So remember, maybe some of your choices that you have this week appear to be very glamorous, but are not. So make sure that you see past the glamour, right? Past the glitz of it all, and really deep into what it is, right? See past the surface and look deeper into what the opportunities are or who these people are before you make these decisions. So that way you make an educated decision that's going to best suit you, your life, and your fulfillment, okay? Angel of Alchemy, miracles. Miracles are happening this week. We know that with the 9 of Pentacles, okay? Miracles are happening this week for you. Something is coming to you that you've been wanting for a very, very long time. And it's going to be challenging for you to distinguish what the miracle is from what the trick is. And that's where I think this 6 of Cups energy is coming from, right? Something from your past is returning that's going to mimic what the future has for you. And you're really going to have to listen to all of the lessons that you've learned. You're going to have to put all this knowledge together. You're going to have to take a time out, listen to your gut feelings, the signs and symbols, connect with spirit so you can successfully make that decision between what is real, the real miracle, versus what is the illusion of the miracle. Okay? This is what you've been working towards, and this is what the universe has been training you for this moment, this week, to distinguish between the two. Okay? Nautilus Princess, powerful personal growth. Okay, so there's definitely personal growth that has been happening, and there's more growth that is happening here, right? This lesson that you're going to be learning this week from making these choices and decisions is going to be powerful. It's going to be intimate. It's going to be very personal for you, and it's going to bring about new growth. Okay, regardless of what the decision is that you make, it's going to bring growth. So that's also very important to keep in mind here. You're growing this week. You're growing, and you will never stop growing. But definitely lots and lots of beautiful energy happening for you. Definitely lots of rewards coming your way this week, okay? So for your overall summary, right, of your week ahead, the overall affirmation for your week ahead is going to be positive thinking. In the garden of my mind, I water the good thoughts and weed out the bad ones. I throw in forgiveness and empathy seeds by the handful if I want, and I take a lawnmower to that jealousy and resentment patch. I'm a pretty badass mind gardener. So this is amazing, right? This is all about your mindset this week. This is all about your thought process. And I think maybe what the real lesson is here, what the real personal, right, powerful personal growth is that's happening this week for you guys, group number 2, is all about in your thinking, in your mindset, right? And that thinking and that mindset is going to determine whether or not you get the miracle or the illusion of the miracle, right? Are you using that positive mindset that you're worthy of this miracle, or are you stuck in, right, that jealousy and resentment from your past that's going to bring about the illusion of the miracle? Okay, so definitely powerful things happening this week, making sure that you are in the right mindset and you have the right thought processes that's going to help you make this decision when the choice comes, right? When that opportunity comes, when that person comes this week. Whew. All right, group number 2, that is your channeled week ahead message. Very beautiful, very philosophical. Okay, I hope that this reading resonated with you guys. If it did, please comment down below. Let me know. I would love to hear it, okay? Also, comment down below if you guys have any suggestions for any future videos that you would like to see, so that way I can go ahead and make those for you. If you want to go ahead and keep watching my videos, head on over to my channel. I have so much content for you guys to go ahead and watch there. Make sure that you like this video and subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram, okay? All of these things are going to really help my channel grow. It's going to help me grow. It's going to help me be able to bring about motivation, inspiration, healing to more trick-or-treaters out there that haven't even discovered this channel yet, okay? So go ahead, make sure you do all of that. If you want to keep watching, we're going to go ahead and move on to group number 3 right now. Hello to all of my trick-or-treaters that chose group number 3. You guys chose card 44, the octopus. So this is your message. We're going to do all of the shuffling right now. If you don't want to see the shuffling, timestamps are below and you can fast forward straight to your message. If you do want to see the shuffling, then just keep watching. Alright, so for all of my trick-or-treaters who chose group number 3, you guys chose card 44, the octopus. So this is your channeled messages for your week ahead. Let's go ahead and get right into it, you guys. So you have, oh good, okay, you guys have the 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups energy, so this is wish fulfillment. Okay, so definitely you guys have manifestation energy this week. You have the ability to have what it is that you desire this week. That's very awesome, very amazing. Okay, but we also have the 8 of Swords. You're feeling stuck, you're feeling trapped, but it's in your mind. Okay, you're preventing yourself from having a fulfillment. You guys are having some self-doubt here. I'm seeing 9 of Swords, anxiety. Okay, fears, anxiety. Maybe you're afraid to fly. Maybe you're afraid to go after the things that you want, group number 3. Maybe you're afraid of failure, of rejection, and you're holding yourself captive because of it. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. You guys aren't doing what you want to do, group number 3. You guys aren't reaching your full potential. You're not allowing yourself to practice what it is that you want to practice, to do what it is that you want to do. You're afraid of your own success, right? Really, but not so much the success of it, but the failure of it, right? You're afraid of going after success because you're afraid of what if you aren't successful. Group number 3, you're afraid of the what ifs. The what if it doesn't work out? What if I can't do it? Honey, you got to start replacing that with what if it does work out? What if you can do it? What if you are successful? What if you are prosperous? Then what happens? That's more exciting than the other way around. So you have to change your thought processes. Let go of that anxiety that is holding you captive and allow yourself to practice and go after the things that you want to practice and the things that you want to do. Go after those goals that you're afraid to set. Set them. Go after them. Achieve them. I dare you, because guess what? You're going to be successful. Because you can manifest anything that you want. You can have whatever it is that you want to have. The 9 of Cups says it is so. You can achieve it if you want it. Ask the universe for it, and the universe shall provide. Group number 3. It is all up to you. It is all up to you to free yourself. The shark, your fears, group number 3, your deep fears, deep in the ocean of your soul, deep in your heart, the things that scare you most, you have to face them head on. And there you will find strength in the darkness of it all. Bring the light with you, and there you will find strength. You have to face your fears. You have to face them. You have to know them. You have to understand them. Why do you have this fear? Why do you have this anxiety? Understanding why you have it will help you face it, and then you can transform it, because then you will understand it. And once you understand something, that is how you can conquer it. Once you understand your fear, your anxiety, that is how you can overcome it, group number 3. That is how. The hawk. Spread those wings. Find that strength. You can be free. This is very interesting, the duality that we have here of the deep depths of the ocean and the heights of the sky. You are afraid of failure, which is the fear of achievement. The desert. So there is a little bit of a journey that has to happen here, right? So this isn't something that's going to, right, happen overnight, right? This is a week ahead. This is something you're going to have to do this entire week, right? It's going to be a journey. It's going to take time. It's going to take learning, right? You're really going to have to go through your soul. You're going to have to deep dive meditation, right? And figure out how you can find your confidence, because you have to find it, right? You have to find it in the desert. You have to find your confidence where there is no confidence, right? You have to find water where water seemingly does not even exist. And what's interesting about this that's happening here is because the desert, for me, with the wish card here, is very interesting, because the desert, right, is where it is typically, you know, where you find the genie in the bottle, right? The jinn. So in the desert, where you find the jinn, where you then, right, rub the lamp and then you get 3 wishes. So through this journey is how you're going to find your genie lamp. So you have to go through the journey, you have to see the mirages, you have to have the visions, right? This is also telling me about the pilgrimage that has to take place here, group number 3. You have to take a pilgrimage. You have to take time for yourself to evaluate, you know, your life choices and decisions, evaluating your past, present, and your future, and evaluating your internal soul. Those are the things that have to take place here. We also have the temple, okay? The temple, prayer, taking time for prayer, asking the universe for what it is that you want so the universe can provide it to you. The temple, your body, taking care of your body, taking care of yourself. Happiness, bringing yourself happiness is how you can take care of yourself, okay? Telling yourself what it is that you want, what are your wants and desires, relaying that back to the universe through meditation and prayer so that way you can manifest those things to you. The box. You're putting yourself in a box. You're trapping yourself with your own thoughts, your own fears, your own anxieties. 8 of Swords, that is your box, group number 3. That is the box that you're putting yourself in because you feel like you can't achieve anything else. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. You feel as though you cannot achieve your own goals, your own wants, your own desires. It's not true. It's untrue. You have to face those fears. You have to find your confidence and you have to find the will. Okay, and it's going to take time and it's going to be difficult and it's going to be challenging, but it's going to be worth it. Okay. Truth. Truth. You have to find your own truth. Truth in the things that you want. Truth in the things that will bring you joy and happiness. Truth in life. Mental conflict. Hello, this is all that we've been talking about, mental conflict. You're filled with mental conflict. That is exactly what is holding you back. But through this journey, right, of the desert is where you're going to find your truth, is where you're going to find your freedom. That's where you're going to find your strength, okay? Through this journey, you have to do it yourself. You have to do it. No one else can do it for you. All right, so you guys also got Poe. Time for change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. So definitely time for change, that transformative energy we were talking about, right? So about having to, where is it? The desert, right? So that transformative energy, taking that journey, changing your mindsets, right? The mindsets, getting out, freeing yourself from that trap mentality, from that victim mentality, group number 3. Some of you guys have a victim mentality, right? But things don't happen to you. They happen for you, for your greatest good, for your protection, for your powerful personal growth. So this week for you guys, again, we're talking about change, but this card also mentions technology. So this will probably be a good time for you guys maybe to do some research, right? Or maybe now's a good time. Oh, for some of you guys, right? Maybe this is talking about maybe starting a YouTube channel. Okay, right? Because we were talking about that fear of failure, right? But instead, holding yourself back from success, from the things that you want to do, not believing in yourself enough. So with this talking about technology, for some of you guys, maybe that's an online business. Maybe that's starting a YouTube channel or a Etsy shop. Right? These are the things that a lot of you guys are afraid of doing, being your own boss, starting your own business. These are the things that you're afraid of, which you don't have to be afraid of because we already know you're going to be successful because you have the wish card, group number 3. You have the wish card, and now's the time to really start cashing in on that manifestation because you have the power to be so successful. You guys also have the Storm Angel. Okay, so collisions of beliefs, styles, attitudes, and energies. So this week, we're going to see that collide of attitudes and energies because you're going to be colliding, right? We had the hawk and we also had the shark. So we're going to be colliding those two energies, right? The confidence and the fear, right? The depths of the ocean and the high heights of the sky is going to be colliding. You're going to be freeing yourself, but you have to face your fears, right? Face your fears, face that shock before you can learn how to fly with your confidence. So that's where this collision is going to come from. You're going to have lots of collision because your mind is going to be pulling you in a bunch of different directions, right? But it's all in your head. That's the important thing to remember here, group number 3. It's all in your head, right? You're trapped by your own thoughts. You are your own worst enemy. Your own fears and anxieties is what's holding you back. But it has nothing to do with your abilities. You are so talented and you have so much to offer in your in your online businesses and in your videos that you want to make, or in the products that you want to sell to your consumers. Like, you can do it. You have so much potential and you're so talented and you have such beautiful energy, group number 3. You just have to believe in yourself and you just have to go for it, and you have to do it because you're the only person holding yourself back, and it's your head, not your heart, not your hands or your body or your physical. You know, it's all about your mindset. All right, group number 3. Wow, so that's your message, okay? So we're going to go ahead, we're going to read off your overall message for your week ahead. This is your general affirmation, okay? So you have authenticity. Authenticity. Authenticity is the name of the game. Whatever comes up, I will feel it. Whatever needs to be said, I will say it. Whoever doesn't get it doesn't have to get it, but at least they know it because I've said it. And that's way better than leaving a passive-aggressive note about it. So this card, authenticity, right, for this week, this is basically summarizing that you just have to be yourself this week. You have to be you. You have to be you undeniably, unapologetically yourself. And you have to indulge in your own desires and in your own passions, okay? What's that hobby that you want to turn into a career? Do it. Do it this week, okay? Group number 3, authenticity. What is it that you want to do? Do it. Who is it that you really are? Do it. Where is it you want to go, okay? With the desert, where is it you want to go? Go there. Go there. Leave the box that you've been putting yourself in, right? Travel through the desert. Find your strength, find your genie lamp, make your wishes come true through the journey, and you will get there, and you will be successful by just being you and by doing what makes you happy, by doing what's authentic to you, and by being your true authentic self without fear. Fearlessness, okay? Fearlessness. Get rid of those anxieties, throw them away. You don't need them anymore. All right, group number 3, that is your week ahead message. I really hope that this resonated with you guys. If it did, please do let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear it. Also, let me know if you guys have any suggestions for any future videos you would like to see, so I can go ahead and make those for you, all right? If you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe to my channel. You guys give this video a big thumbs up and follow me on Instagram. All of these things are really going to help my channel grow, okay? Help me grow, you guys. I need your help so that way my messages can go ahead and reach all the trick-or-treaters who haven't even discovered me yet, you guys. So let's go ahead, let's work together for this beautiful family to keep on growing with all of these lovely, abundant messages so we can spread love, motivation, and inspiration throughout the world. All right, thank you guys again so much for watching. It has been such a pleasure. If you want to see one of my other videos, go ahead and check out my channel. I have so much content there for you guys to look at, and I will see you guys on the next one. Okay, keep it creepy. Bye guys.